Chrome personalization. There are features within the Chromebook that can make the experience more accessible for students. And perhaps students already know how to use these features, but you want to learn more about them for yourself, or you want to find some features that can help the students that you are working with. So let's go ahead and look at a few of them today in this video. First, let's talk about default appearance. This is the appearance of the Chromebook when you turn it on every single time. You can set it up so that the color and the font and the font size will always be the same and be the best fit for a student. You can access these features by clicking down here in the lower right, and it opens up this pop-up box. And then click here in accessibility. And right here, you can easily turn on and off the high contrast mode. You can see it adjusts to this different colors. And I know some students like these colors, and you can easily turn it off right here. But if I have it selected like this, it will come back on the next time I access my Chromebook. Also, click here in the upper right corner. You can click on this gear, and then let's adjust the font so that it is the same every time I turn on my Chromebook. So we go down here to display. And again, here's the high contrast mode. I can turn it on here just like I could in that pop-up box. But let's go ahead to open appearance settings. So go ahead and click on that, and it will take us to the settings. And then you can see here that we have access to font size. Now, large is not the recommended, medium is. So I've adjusted it so it feels comfortable to my eyes. But you can do the same for students that you work with. Let me show you very large. Okay, so it looks like that. You can also adjust the font, and you can choose the standard font. There's other choices here, but you can adjust the font to a font that is readable for a student. And then also you can permanently adjust the zoom, but of course there's other ways to manage the zoom that we will also be going over in this video. And that's right here, zooming features. There is a full screen, which removes all of this business up here at the top, so it's less distracting. To do that, you can click on the three dots and select full screen, and you can see it removes all that extra busyness. Now, sometimes what's confusing for students is how do they get back their tabs? They just need to bring their cursor up to the top of their page and hover, and that will bring back their tabs. And if they want to turn off the full screen, they can click the three dots and remove it, and then their tabs will remain. Now, keyboard shortcuts for zooming, of course, Control plus will enlarge. And of course, when I'm on a slides, it looks like it's shrinking, but it is actually enlarging. Control minus is to decrease. And if I click Control 0, it will return to the normal setting for zoom. So those are the keyboard shortcuts and tricks for zoom. Enhanced spell check. You may not have known that the Chromebook has an additional spell check feature that is not defaulted. You can turn it on. And why might you want to turn this on? This spell check is connected to Google search and is a larger database than, say, Google Docs or Grammarly's spell check. And so turning this on may help students be able to find the words and autocorrect the words more easily that they are commonly spelling incorrectly. So to do this, we can click on the three dots, and let's open up the gears here for settings. And then I find the easiest way is just to click enhance spell check. You've been in the settings. You know that there is a lot of things here in the settings, and you can see it brought up spell check. And right here is the enhanced spell check feature. So you can go ahead and turn that on, and then students may have an easier time using spell check on their Chromebooks. And then finally, just to show you Chromebook dictation, Chromebook select and speak, if you are wanting a model or an example of how to do those. Both of those, I actually already have them turned on, but they can be turned on again by clicking in the lower right-hand corner. The pop-up box comes up, click accessibility, and then here is dictation. Again, you just select it, and when the little blue check is there, it is there. Now, to use dictation, um, obviously it's voice dictation, so a student can speak and it will type in what they say. So if I'm in a Google search or Pear Deck or any other place that a student might want to type, they would put their cursor into the box. They would hit dictation and then they would search for something, dogs, and then they could continue to use and find the things that they need to find. And so this would be how they would access using dictation. Now, select and speak will then read to them text that they see on their Chromebook. And again, the same way to enable it is to click in the lower right hand corner, select accessibility, and then you can manage it here with select and speak. Now, Box is another option, but it automatically reads all the text on the screen, and sometimes that can be overwhelming for some students that don't have a visual impairment. Of course, that's a very helpful tool if you have a visual impairment. But select and speak allows them to select the text that they want to hear. So let me show you how that works. It is actually this little button right here. Let's go to that dog website that I opened up. Oh, of course, it's still opening. Here we go. Let's just click on Airedale Terrier. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to select some of the text, and then we will choose the button. All right, sorry about this. One more time. There we go. All right, so I'm going to select the text that I want it to read. And then notice here, you can see the speech button, and it kind of looks like there's a line through it. Like if I click on it right now, it's not going to read. So let me show you what it looks like when it's activated. All right, so I'll select my text. I'll select the speak and select button. You can see it changed, the icon changed. I still need to go back here and click the text.
Originated in the Aire Valley of Yorkshire and was created to catch otters and rats in the region between the Aire and Wharfe rivers. Enable
And
sporting
then to
dogs, they
stop
became
it,
an ideal.
go ahead and just click the text here, or the button to stop it. So that is how you use select and speak. Here again, here are just a few tips that can help with Chrome personalization.